Yo, I'm Bill from Team FYB. We didn't do too well at stakes, a ban list just dropped, and we don't have a defined meta. Let's have some fun. So the deck profile I have here today is something a little bit different, something unique, and something that I think will catch a lot of people off guard. It's Evil Eye Stun. And for our monster lineup, we have 6 monsters in total. We have 3 Cerziel, 2 Ecclesias, and 1 Fleur de Lis for our monster lineup. Moving on to our spell lineup, we have 3 Domain, 2 Eye of Selene, 1 of the other equipped spell. We play 2 Servant with 3 Pot of Extrav, 2 Pot of Duality, 1 card of Demise, 1 Terraforming, and 1 Call by the Grave. Moving on to our track cards, we have 3 Solemn Strikes, 3 Solemn Judgments. We play 3 Skill Drain, 3 Tikaboo, 3 Compost, and 3 Dogmatica Punishment for our trap cards. That concludes our main deck. Going over our extra, we have 3 Entis, 2 Titaniclad, 1 Warrior from Another Planet. We play 1 Sideframe Omega, 1 Wing Pegasus, and Majestic Star Dragon. We play 2 Ultimate Falcons, a 3 Link 2 Evil Eyes, and we play 1 Farragut. For our side deck, we've got 3 Dark Ruler No More, 3 Evenly Match. We play 2 Dimensional Fusers, 1 Macro Cosmo, 3 Crackdowns, and 3 Waking the Dragons. With that concludes our main deck, side deck, and extra deck. Hopefully we catch a lot of people by surprise, hit them hard, and get a few easy wins. Let's see how well we go tonight. Yo, so round 1 just happened, and we went up against Brandon. We did okay, but we didn't get the win. Game 1, he completely bodies us with Evenly Matched to a set 5, no judgment. It kind of hurts, it sucks, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Game 2, we had a back and forth match. He couldn't play around the Tikaboo and Skill Drain, but he ended up getting the win on us. We didn't see a monster, which was unfortunate, but the fact that we played 30 minutes with just back row control, not too bad. But we see how round 2 goes. Round 2, we went up against Reekers. We did okay. Game 1, he happens to body us. Game 2, we happened to play out the outs. We played There Only Can Be One, and he's like, yep, that's it. Let's go to Game 3. Game 3, we had a 30-minute match, and it was back and forth. I did not see a monster, which was unfortunate. Just saw all our back row and interruptions. Played for 30 minutes and just couldn't win it. He won because he gained life points and happened to win the game. But if we had a bit more time, we would have got the win. Round 3, we went up against Evil Twins. We did really well. Game 1, we got the OTK. Game 2, they happened to completely body us. Moving into Game 3, we slapped down Skill Drain and There Can Only Be One. And they happened to kaiju our monster. But with Evil Twins, all of their main deck monsters are low attack, and their extra deck is all fiends, so they couldn't link up and get over Kumongous. So we happened to hit them constantly with their Kumongous, and we got the win. We're back at home after round 4, and our final match was up against Pearlies. We happened to get the win, but game 1, we rocked him with a whole bunch of stun cards, flipping monsters, just sending them back to hand, just wasn't letting him play Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's like, alright, I lose, let's just go into game 2. Game 2, he goes first, he sets up a full pearly board, ends on the towers, and I'm like, yep, it's too late, I can't out towers. Let's not waste time, let's jump into game 3. So game 3, we set they can only be one and skill drain. And he's like, let's go. Goes to do his pearlies effects. I'm like, no. We flip over skill drain. They get negated. He's like, okay, cool. Let's summon another pearly monster. Soon as he do that, I flip there can only be one. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm kind of stuck now. I'm stuck with level 1 monsters with 100 attack, 100 defense. Nothing too great. We eventually controlled the board with our back row and our monster being 1600. We just keep punching. Eventually he doesn't have any monsters on the field and we happen to swing for game. But yeah, that concludes this week. I look forward to next week. And yeah, I don't know whether I will stay on Evil Eyes or play something different until we find a deck that we want to lock in for a bit. Until then, like, subscribe, comment, and see you next week.